Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 25th, 2025 new moon reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. So yeah, I look forward to reading for you. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Gemini, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. All right, Gemini, give me a minute. At the center of it all, is the Five of Cups. You're learning a new way to see things, and that's beautiful with this new moon in Cancer. So if you have Cancer in your chart, if you're born on the cusp with Cancer, this is going to come out very powerfully during this time, this energy, because you're going to be changing the way that you look at things. You're also going to be changing the way that you see yourself. A lot of times you saw your sensitivity as something to be conquered or something to be kind of like ashamed of, hide from. You got made fun of it because of it, or you had like a parent who was like toughen up type of thing, or a teacher or somebody. I just see like this energy where you were made to feel ashamed of being a highly sensitive person or being a compassionate person for whatever reason. It could be a lover or partner who made you feel guilty about this. No, it was a person who had a lot of authority, had a lot of power, or at least spoke like they did. And now you're reclaiming your power in yourself, Gemini. And you're falling into balance with you, where you've been out of balance with yourself for a little bit. So just being aware of that is going to be super important during this time, because there's nothing wrong with you, right? You have been thinking, oh my gosh, there's something wrong with me. I'm not in balance, or I'm not where I want to be, or, everything seems like bigger than it should. But we go through growing pains. And why I laugh, it's like we go through growing pains and we go through transformation, and things become intense before we transform, we metamorphosis into the person that we're born to be, we're becoming, and we're finding. So with the Five of Cups, it's changing your mind, changing your life. And this is going to be a time of profound emotional manifestation. You are so in tune with your emotions and also the emotions of others. Emotions and people, that's where you thrive, Gemini. And so here, as you are becoming more accepting of yourself, you're seeing yourself step into a role that, again, it feels like you're coming home, but it feels like, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be, and it's not being ashamed of you. So stop that. Stop being ashamed of yourself. The Seven of Wands is, yeah. So I love this depiction of the Seven of Wands because it looks like she's in a crystal ball, which I adore that. And I love the dawn energy here. right by her navel is the Dan energy. And in Tai Chi, Qigong, that is very important. That's like your life force energy. Here are the wands, and the wands in the chakra colors. And there's intensity, there's power, there's determination, but it feels like you're being attacked, right? Intensity and power in finding your calm, finding your center in the craziness of this world that attacks you at all of our chakra points, at everything that like we hold sacred and dear. And it's going from feeling like I have to be at battle, like I have to be battling all the time, to stepping back and saying, no, I embrace this energy of peace and of love. And I move forward in my acceptance of self. And the challenge here is like, I don't need to fight. And that's going to be really hard, because every energy around us wants us to fight, wants us to be in an aggravated, agitated state, and not being combative. Is going to be really important to embracing our calm and centering ourselves. We're going to find the place that we love being the most, around the 25th of June is home, or that place that feels like home. Just, it's kind of like Cheers, like you want to go where everybody knows your name. And that's what you want during this time. You want to be with people who know you, who see you, who care for you. It moves us then to where we need to focus. And this is the Knight of Pentacles. You're building something, and you're building something here, Gemini, that is bigger than what you had imagined it could be or it would be. And so here, I love that as he's walking, right, he's putting down his seeds. And this makes me think of that story of the man who got water from the river, and one of the buckets had a hole in it and the other bucket didn't. So as he carried up the water, half of it would fall out of one bucket and the other bucket kept all the water in. And the man was talking, I think, to the buckets. Like, I think that's how the story goes. And the bucket was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't do my job. And the man said, but look. And all along the path of the broken bucket, there were all these wildflowers growing. All the birds went and fed there, and animals lived there. And on the other side, where the bucket did its job, right, there weren't the wildflowers. There wasn't the wildlife there as abundant as it was on the other path. And so here, you're planting seeds and you're watering them through your being, but you're going to be thinking, oh, I'm not doing this properly, right? It's not being done as correctly as it should be. Let that go. Let yourself be you. Gemini, one of the things with your energy is that you connect with people. You are interested in their stories. You see people where everybody else sees either numbers or what, I don't know what the heck if people see, but it's like you see the soul of somebody, and that is a talented gift. That is a beautiful thing. And it moves us then to the past that is moving away. So you here, right, are planting your seeds, watering them without you realizing it, thinking you're doing something wrong. It comes back to that, like being hypercritical of yourself. That's because you're leaving behind the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is this energy of like, I'm tired, I'm overwhelmed, it's not getting enough sleep. It's burning the candle at both ends. Gemini, you need sleep. You need to take care of yourself. And you need to, at times, cuddle yourself, where other people will be like, oh, just push through it. No, you can't. Don't do that to yourself. To anybody, even if you're not a Gemini who has found this channel, this energy here is not the energy of like, of you can just push through, right, type of thing. You have to keep on going, most definitely. But you have to look at yourself with kindness and respect. And yes, put one foot in front of the other, but do so kindly. Do so with the love and compassion that you would show others. Now it is time to show that to yourself. And with the Four of Swords, it is realizing that your heart has been on a journey. Here, she has her heart. She has the heart wrapped around the claws of the bird, or just even the thorns of the nest that she's in. And even though she's protected, it has been a trial. It has been a tribulation. It has been intense. And you see the tattoos on her look like bruises from far away. It's only when we get up close, it's like, oh, that which others might see as like it had battered and bruised me, right, is actually has made me beautiful. I'm not talking about physical bruises on people. I'm talking about right here, the artwork. This is watercolor tattoos on her arm. Am I too close? Can you see that? So just be aware of this. This is like something beautiful is coming out of something that has been intense and hard. And it has battered and bruised your soul and yourself. But as you awaken, and as you see your power, and as you give yourself permission to rest, and you've given yourself permission to be you, you start to see yourself transform. And as you transform, it brings you to your strength. And I love it. I love that your strength is the Nine of Pentacles. During this new moon in Cancer, it's like, stand right in the moment. You cannot control the past and you cannot control the future. All right. But you can stand right here, right now, and embrace the beauty of the present. Embrace the beauty of your soul and yourself and celebrate. Because again, you are planting seeds you're not even aware of. You're not even aware of all the blessings that are coming your way, all the ways that you are building and becoming. And now you have a lot of dreams. You have a lot of dreams coming forward, a lot of things that you thought, oh, that's silly. I had to give up on that. You know, that was a once upon a time dream. And now Spirit is like, no, it's not. It is a right here, stay in this moment, embrace your soul type of energy. And it brings you to the near future, and I love this for you. It's Temperance. Now, this is your sister sign. So you can either feel really, really comfortable with Sagittarius energy, or you can be like, oh, Sagittarius. So sister signs bring out the best and the worst in us, just as sisters do. Temperance is balance. We're coming into balance with the light side of ourselves, so the side that we show to the world, and the dark side of ourselves, the shadowed side, the side that is more private, more introspective. And here we're also coming into alignment with our angels, with our spirit guides, with what it is that we desire. We're looking at things, and now, you know, this is one of the justice cards. One of the justice cards is simply justice, right? That's Libra energy. But Sagittarius energy, time frame November 22nd to December 21st, is a time of truth, of needing to speak the truth to yourself, and finding balance, harmony, and insight within you. And as you do so, the advice that is around you is the Knight of Cups. And I love that. This is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, right? We're in this Cancer new moon. This is a healing. This is a blessing. This is stepping into a sense of love, of compassion, of understanding. This is knowing that this is a time of action for you. Even though you might not be acting during this moon, it is building you up for it's laying the foundation, there we go, for really bringing forward greater things. And with the Knight of Cups, you're looking at what you love, you're looking at what you desire, you're looking at what is passionately important to you, and you're starting to see yourself put love at the forefront, right? Your inquisitiveness is always at the forefront, Gemini, but also now the love, what it is that you desire. Here he is holding roses, and those are my favorite flowers, right? And so for me, that symbolizes love. It symbolizes longevity, it symbolizes beauty. We have the bowl right here, the cup, which is also the singing bowl. So vibrational energy is going to be something that you're very sensitive to during this time, being aware of that. Letters, you're going to have letters coming to you in the mail, or even messages from spirit that hold a lot of meaning, that hold a lot of power. You can also be meeting somebody who kind of wears their heart on their sleeve. If you see right here, he has his heart, you know, tattooed onto his sleeve, you know, onto his arm. There's a sense of somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve, somebody who's very open with their emotions, but it's also letting yourself be very open with your emotions and saying, this is what I love, this is what I want. Keep your dreams centered to you. You don't have to tell everybody, but you are going to see that you move forward in what you love. Also, the sense of smell is going to be very important to you. Something is going to attract you through the scent of it all, or you can find that you're really attracted to candles or perfume, or, you know, but I see it more perfume wise, even though the flame, the warmth is going to be important. But if you're in the northern hemisphere, you might be like, it's hot enough where I am, I don't need candles. So just be aware of that. It moves us then to the environment. This is the Eight of Wands. Everything is happening very, very quickly. You might find that the days go really fast, that everything is happening really much. It's happening at a speed, at a clip where you're like, whoa, wait, hold on. Like you want to rein in the horse type of thing. So just be aware of that. But the environment that you're in is that it's moving very quickly. It's all going quickly. It's all moving with speed, or you're heading in a direction where it's like, oh my gosh, things are taking on a life of its own, or everything is falling into place in a way where it's like, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. It moves us then to our hopes and our fears. And this is the Four of Pentacles. So be mindful of money during this time. It doesn't mean that we have to be obsessive, but like, don't be really frivolous with your spending. Be mindful. And what you're going to see here is that you're really putting down financial, like, you're letting go of financial blockages that have held you back. And you're putting down financial roots, even if it's within yourself, the sense of I'm allowed to be rich, I'm allowed to be wealthy, I'm allowed to be prosperous. You might never own a mansion on a hill, like that's totally fine. But being comfortable and being able to pay your bills and not be worried, that is a richness that is amazing in everything. So here with the Four of Pentacles, you're also being really aware and becoming really aware of vampiric energy around you, like energy that you're just like, no, I don't want that. No, I'm not putting up with that. And you might find that you're a little bit like kind of short with people whose energy you just don't like. You're like, no, no, I'm moving on. And it moves us then to the outcome. And the outcome is the Star. This is your wishes coming forward. These are your dreams coming forward. The Star is also Aquarius energy, January 20th to February 18th. The energy of also when you wish upon a star, it makes no difference who you are. You're going to see that your dreams are coming forward and that you're giving yourself permission again to dream. And that is beautiful. That is powerful. That is more than you had expected. And as you've given yourself permission to dream and as you open up your world, you can also start to see the colors of things, like the dreams of things, the world of things, the beauty of things that had been dimmed or dulled before. So just be aware of that during this time. This is a time, right? And this is a moon that is really, really good for energy healing, right? So if you practice Reiki or Tai Chi, Qigong, this is a time to embrace it. If you can join a local like Tai Chi or Qigong group, whether it be at a dojo or at your local library, that would also be highly beneficial for you during this time, just to really focus that energy and to be around like-minded people. That would be great. So let's see here what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. Let me pick this up from the floor. So we have 1, 2. Oh, that's lucky. Let's go deeper. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay. So we have resilience. You have been through a lot, but you also carry a lot of responsibility, a lot of weight has been on your shoulders. And it brings us then to the new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. The worry, the fear, it's like spirit is protecting you. It doesn't mean bad things will never happen. It's not like this is a get out of jail free card type of thing, but you have the new moon in Cancer coming forward, meaning that this is a protected, beautiful time for you. This is a time where blessings outshine, sorrows, and the resilience that you have here is that you've carried so much. Now it is time to put down your world tree. Now it is time to plant what it is that you desire, what it is that you've dreamt of. And it's never too late. A lot of times we can get very nihilistic with ourselves and give ourselves ridiculous time frames. You do not have to play by anybody else's time frame, by anybody else's rules. As long as you embrace love, compassion, kindness, you come to the world with love, compassion, and kindness, you walk gently on this earth, that's all we can ask for. That's all we can do. And it brings us then to self-love, which is what a new moon in Cancer is all about. And it's balancing the spiritual and the practical. Again, another water sign energy coming forward, absolutely correlating with the Knight of Cups, that water sign energy, building us, balancing us, self-love, balance the spiritual and the practical. You're going to need both during this time, and both are going to be equally as important to you. It moves us then to attraction and to a new start is coming. Look, you have the new moon. I mean, the moon is you are so in tune with the moon, okay? So just be aware of that. Be aware of the moon cycles here, Gemini, like just from this time forward, because you are so connected with the moon in this reading that the moon has a powerful impact on you. And once you start to see the powerful impact of the moon, you start to see, the way that you are shaped, the way that you are moving forward, what you truly desire coming forward. And you can start to kind of like see a pattern, see a rhythm. Temperance, Okay, Sagittarius energy, ruled by Jupiter, everything is enhanced. Everything is made greater. You're deeply connecting with your dreams. Aquarius, ruled by Uranus. So here, I think that's right. Yeah. This is going to be a very powerful time connecting you with dreams, the attraction, the law of attraction, the fact that you are profoundly blessed, and all people are profoundly blessed in emotional manifestation, but you are going to be quite good at it. Okay, amplified, right? If you have Jupiter in your chart, or if you have Sagittarius in your chart, but also if you have Taurus in your chart, if you're born in the cusp with Taurus, okay, I also saw that very amplified for them. So here the attraction, the manifestation energy comes through very, very strongly, and a new start is coming. You're starting a new chapter. You're starting a new phase, and it can't even be like you're almost starting a new life, like a new way of embracing your life, embracing what it is that you want, embracing what it is that you dream of. Things are becoming bigger than you had imagined they could be or would be. Or you were also selling yourself short for a really long time and not seeing the joy in existence. So being aware of that is really important, because that is what's leaving. It moves us then to our spirit message, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the dove. It says, feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. It's moving forward in peace. It's moving forward in gentleness. When the world is chaotic, to calm, to center yourself, to embrace love, to slow things down is going to be very, very important. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is inspiration. You are going to be inspired during this moon and during this time. This is the sacral chakra. So this is our sensual energy. This is our creative energy. You can be very sensual within your own body and being. Embracing that energy within yourself is going to be important, meaning letting yourself feel beautiful in your own skin, or seeing yourself as beautiful in your own skin. It's not, oh, when I lose 5 pounds, or when I do this, or when I do that, right? We're always so hypercritical of ourselves. It's, I'm happy with me. I see me. I love me. I'm here. And it's letting that inspiration lead us forward. It brings us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the magician. As above, so below. As you believe it, so it becomes. The power of manifestation is profoundly strong within you. Be very mindful of your thoughts. Now, also with the magician, do not let other people talk you out of believing in yourself, believing in your magic. They want you to think, oh, they know more, they're better, they're more this, they're more that. They're good, okay? Maybe some of them are, but it's also like listening to the resonance of your heart, your passion, what it is that you desire, and it's letting your magic shine forward, because another person is really going to want to usurp the power that you have within yourself. It moves us to our subconscious spirit message. And this is the finch. And it says, new opportunities and choices are opening to you now. Claim them. Do not walk away from the gifts that are coming your way just because they can seem out of the box, or they can seem more kind of, they're going to seem more untraditional than other people's. But it's like, no, this is what I want. And it's letting yourself embrace what you want without having to explain it. You know, you don't owe anybody an explanation. Here, divine wisdom. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above your crown. There's divine knowledge downloading into you. Listen, because you're going to poo-poo your own mind, your own connection. And spirit's like, why? Why are you doing that? The subconscious energy to be mindful of is the 6 of Wands. This person wants to be celebrated. That's why this person is going to put themselves above you, or above anybody. It's like, what I say is right, what I do is right, fall into line. You're not going to fall into line, which you can kind of be seen as a usurper type of thing. Like, that sounds really funny. That's a very old-fashioned word for it. But it's like, you're not falling into line with what this person wants you to do, or how this energy wants you to be. And that's okay. You get to be you, but you will not be controlled. You just won't be. The subconscious tarot message is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is the embrace of this new moon in Cancer. Again, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And she is holding up the healing hands. She's embracing the crown that is coming onto her head. The third eye is awakened, embracing the emotions of the world. And that's what you are going to be doing. That is what you are doing. You are awakening to the emotions of the world. You are walking more gently. You are walking more powerfully within yourself. You move forward in love, move forward in healing, move forward in compassion. You are going to see your world and yourself transformed by love, and letting love be your guide. It's not that I have to be in love. It's not that people have to love me. Not that energy. It is the energy of, but this is what I love. This is a joy. I walk gently on this earth. I walk kindly on this earth. And I move forward in that kind radiance. It brings us then to peace. The moon, the subconscious moon message is peace. And the full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming through peace, through harmony of self. The answers you need are coming. All the chaos that has been around you, it feels like the waves that have been crashing onto the rocks that, our soul and our body and ourselves. Everything is coming because you are finding a center and a balance. This moon is bringing you a clarity. You want to be where you feel safe, where you feel seen. And the first place you need to feel safe is seen, and seen is within your own skin. All right, Gemini. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time, of this moon, and of yourself. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Gemini. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed moon and a blessed life. Bye.